Welcome to Sea Lanes. I'm here today on this lovely, bright and sunny Monday morning, Monday afternoon now, and I'm here with. Do you want to introduce yourself, Simon?
So I'm Simon Murray. I'm the founder of SwimTrek and also a partner in Sea Lanes.
Okay, and I'm Duncan Anderson, Chief Exec of South Downs Leisure. So we're here to talk about a number of things, but first of all, really, what SwimTrek? How is SwimTrek fitting into the whole Sea Lanes village and structure?
Yeah, so the idea of Sea Lanes, as you know, Duncan, is it to be a sort of the home of open water swimming. SwimTrek is we take people open water swimming trips around the world, so it's sort of a natural fit for us to be a Brighton business, but also in the centre of open water swimming. So we've got our offices here. We've also got an endless pool here as well, which will sort of allow us to do one-on-one coaching technique. So maybe they'll swim in your wonderful 50-metre pool in a group or by themselves, but when they want that specific one-on-one technique, they'll come and see us in the endless pool. Then we've also got quite a large retail offering selling swimming equipment. So anything they need for the pool or for the open water, we've got it there.
That sounds great. So I've seen the endless pool, not full yet, but it's about to be. It looks fabulous. I think I could swim a length in that. And so you're going to be kind of a link, are you, between if people? So we feel like we're the link of getting people maybe out of their house, even into the pool, and our link is from there to the sea. But if they can't quite manage that, do they come to you, or do they? I think they come to you at all levels, don't they?
Yeah, they come to us for the endless pool in terms of improving their technique. But also what we're going to do is also do coaching sessions and technique sessions in the sea as well.
Great.
So as well as in the pool, we've got some time in the Sea Lanes 50-metre pool. We'll do some sessions in there, and also, but always with the aim of getting them out into the sea eventually. I think to differentiate what you do, what South Downs do, and what SwimTrek does, we want to get them eventually into the open water. So the technique we're going to talk to them about, work with them on, is open water technique, which although is similar to pool stuff, there are some crucial differences. So I think that's a great way between us that we can differentiate what we offer.
Yeah, and the whole way we link into the National Open Water Swimming Centre. You talked about that. I heard you talking to our staff earlier, which was a fabulous introduction. Could you just go through some of that, of how we've got nutrition, food, nutrition, and so on?
Yeah, so the pool is obviously the focal point of Sea Lanes, but actually around the pool, there's this enabling development, and all of these tenants we've taken on are all to do with how do we achieve this sort of status of being a centre of open water swimming and sports generally, let's be honest. So what we've got is a strength and conditioning unit. We've got a yoga, massage, sports massage. We've got a paddleboard SUP operator who you can...
Hold on, Simon. We've got the train going past us, the Volks railway train just going through the village.
Sorry. Yeah, so no, we've got the paddle people who are offering kayak SUP hire, so you can get into the water that way as well. You've got the Endurance Project, which does high-end training plans for runners and cyclists as well. Our endless pool, and also even the nutrition. You don't think it, but actually the restaurant offerings here of Wood and Coal and Fika are all looking at adding nutritious meals to people doing high-end intensity workouts.
Yeah, I've just had a lovely vegetarian lunch from Fika, so that was very good. And this has also been a kind of dream of yours and three other colleagues, I'm right in saying, for the last 7-8 years?
Well, on my Facebook profile, it popped up a few weeks ago, 7 years ago. It said, 7 years ago, this is your memory, when you get your memories showing. Yeah. And it had the front page of the Argus newspaper, which those who don't know is the local newspaper in Brighton. And it popped up, said, Sea Lanes plans revealed. And that was 7 years ago. And about 8 years ago, we won the contract from the council to develop this piece of land for a swimming pool use. So it's been 8 years in the making. And it's been a labour of love at various times. But we've always had a passion and an interest to develop an open water, develop a swimming pool for not just the locals of Brighton and Hove, but further afield, and turn it into a centre of excellence, and give Brighton some much needed swimming pool capacity.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I know there's a there's a big element towards sustainability in the whole theme of this, and I can talk through a number of things. So in the swimming pool, we've got underfloor heating in the changing rooms. The units, the cubicles, are made out of upcycled plastic. And the pool is insulated below and round the sides. We've got a pool cover going on, and we're having solar panels on the roof. But the one major thing that we're doing is, and this is Sea Lanes that are going to be monitoring all the weather conditions that go on around the pool. So if it's windy, if it's -1 outside, how much we lose in heat. Do we lose more heat from the wind than we do from the air temperature? And we're going to learn from that information about what we need to do to maximise efficiency in that pool. With regards to the rest of do you know much? Was that your area of expertise, or was that someone else's? It may have been Ross's, but
no. I think the point you raised about the monitoring the weather and what effect that has on the pool is crucial. We've gone to a number of pool developers, designers worldwide. And for this is a unique environment, right, literally on the beach. But it's a proper pool. It's like a freshwater pool on the beach, where nearly all pools on the beach are sea pools. So i.e. they fill up at high tide and the water evacuates at low tide. So this is a unique proposition. We don't really know. So this is think of it as a real research project. So cutting edge technology we're going to be using here to take ourselves forward as well. There's also another thing to mention about sustainability is the capacity for our pool to take hydrogen when it becomes available, and the whole pipe work, the whole plant room is available to take hydrogen. So we're looking at that as well. When that becomes publicly available, we'll be there taking it.
Could be the first carbon neutral pool.
Yes.
Yeah. So really exciting opportunities all round, and it is fascinating to think it's already open, it's living and breathing now, and that experiment is being received really well by lots of visitors. Anyway, thank you, Simon. Really,
Duncan, nice
pleasure talking
nice
to you.
to see you. Cheers.
Yeah.